it definitely shouldn't be caning a fucking 6600K playing Assassin's Creed on the CD.
No.
Considering I play that buttery smooth.
Last time I saw his machine installation, you know, when he had it in here last,
yeah.
it had loads of shit installed on it. His auto boot was like fucking crazy. You know, he had a taskbar like fucking like that long. You know what I mean?
He's a fucking fiddler, is he?
No, I know what his fucking problem is, but
well, no.
yeah, let's not go into that. I mean, it's fine. It's legit. He has a problem. And he should bring it in for us to look at it, definitely. But it's definitely not. I don't think it's his board. I think it's just his installation. I reckon it's all just down to.
That's the case, it could well be.
Yeah. Of course. As soon as I put iron to board, the phone bloody goes.
Media shop.
Come on, you pig.
Still speaking. Media shop.
I hate this bloody short cable.
Right, I was going to say, you called me. Yeah, right, so we're repairing your Samsung tablet, aren't we? So, yeah, we've fixed it, it's ready to go, okay? Alright, bud, no worries. See you in a moment. Okay,
He rings us and he's like, "Who are you?"
Yeah, who's this? I'm like, media shop. What?
Who is this?
Like, you really me.
Did you? But did you though? Shit, I'm in the wrong house. Oh no. Should really have the extractor on for this. Oh, and again.
Media shop.
It's not going to stop today, which is good.
Hello, try that. All good. Right.
Don't really need this extractor on. I'm huffing this shit like it's drugs.
Yeah.
Come on, stay on. It's helping. What she's not telling you is that she's spelt fucking drink on it.
Well,
The daughter, probably. The amount of times that thing has had hard days, bad days, days in which we do not speak. Oh my god, getting this to heat up is going to be difficult. Thought it would be. I might need to snip this bit off.
you're probably using the webcam on it.
Do you know what? I always thought she was a bit like that. Lovely woman, bit rude though.
Covered in about 10 minutes jizz.
Oh, grim. That's not what I want to hear.
It won't boot. Yeah, not surprised. I wouldn't either.
I'm out.
It's seen some shit.
Might even need a larger tip for this, I think.
Just a tip, man.
Only for a minute.
Yes, cool.
Uh-oh. far. Too much metal. There's too much metal. So let's do the pins. Get that so that's clear. Come on. Really need to get better solder removal because this is shit. It's shit. No, not for these fucking big old heavy boards. What's that? No, it's gonna have to wait till Saturday. Have we got tin snips? Just the snips for the legs. I'm gonna snip it off so there's not as much heat being drunken up by the socket, and then I can.
Side cutters, or you want end cutters?
Side cutters should be fine. Fucking hell! I'll tell you what, it's making a meal of that, isn't it? So. Probably better using a bit of a prying tool. Let's get this piece off. That is not going to happen. So it needs to be cut. It needs to be snipped. Okay, fucking mistake this was. So let's get this on the right position. Oh my god, I can barely see what I'm doing. Could always chew the socket all right, but that's really not a good professional way to do this. Yeah, you bugger. There's one. I've seen like Amiga units, right? And you look at these. See how it's held on with these two big fucking legs here? Yeah. I've seen like the last 2000 that I did work to, those two were snapped off at these joints, but the socket was okay. But you could tell when you were plugging a mouse in, it had loads of side wobble on the port, so the whole port like shifted from left to right. I ended up just fucking loads of solder on the blobs just to make, just there, just to fix the joint, and it solidified it up again, solidified it up, but that dog knows
That's
things.
an unhappy dog.
That fucking dog knows things. Seen shit.
Human, kill giant bug, please.
Fucking internet.
Fucking hell.
Only on the internet. No, I'm gonna have to Really gonna have to butcher this socket. Can I have some big schnips? Like some big schnips. I'm gonna fucking town on this, I think. Yeah.
I haven't got anything to eat.
Well, big schnips. These are big schnips. They're like schnips, only fucking unreasonably sized, unnecessarily large. Let's see how, if I can wiggle this from left to right, maybe it'll break that pin. There you go. Hey. Same logic on this platform, just because it's sturdy. Come on, come on. There you go. And now there's very little solder holding them on. I don't want to damage the board. Yeah, so they're only being held on by a tiny, tiny amount. I can just get that. Okay, let's use the hot air gun. The shittest hot air gun in the world. It's like being blown on by an old man from 5 feet away, you know? But to be honest, it's better to be using something like this on this sort of project than it is to be using a decent gun, because... No, it's... a fucking...
480 is probably fine.
Yeah, well, all this is leaded as well, remember, so...
Yeah,
300's good enough. 380 would be fine. But I don't want to fucking burn this board up. That's flux that's burning.
yeah, look.
Come on, you bugger. Come on. Gotcha. Let me cool down a little bit. Fans are okay. Need to get rid of that fucking flux. So new sockets should mount correctly. Orientation is fine. I don't know what take, but it's take.
If you take the water pipe,
Hopefully now. The only problem with this bloody 552 flux as well, it's fucking really tacky. So you've got to clean it up like pretty well. Like the first board that I ever worked on with it, I just lathered the stuff on. Like really fucking lathered it on. See, look at that now, that flows like a fucking dream now.
seems to not bend.
Oops.
You fucking tell me what to do.
Ruh-roh. Oh. Clear that up from the back end.
Yeah, it's a screen for an iPad Mini 4. And all of that.
Mm-hmm. Was think you can get like 30 quid for them online if you're prepared to do that, but uh, 20 quid for you can buy console replacements, guaranteed working with 6-month warranty. That's on eBay. Yeah. They're scalpers though, they'll stick it up for crazy prices. Just for the console on its own now.
Yeah, spares, you know what I mean? Spare parts for a PS2.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Fucking hell. That solder does not want to be sucked. This is the time I need a wick. Not John Wick, just a regular wick.
Yeah, masking tape.
That might fucking do it. Making a right pig's ear of this one. It's because of how much fucking solder's involved on them joints. There's just so much solder. Fucking replace HDMIs in the time I've took to do this. Okay. What's that? Hey, it's here. I've been waiting for that. Yay. So very much, la.
Timing.
Timing. Now, all being said and done, fucking hate how tacky this solder is. What's that?
1M8 power socket.
Alright.
Pull that.
There we go, heat's in. We're getting less effective now. Will do, it's not the tiniest of jobs we wouldn't do.
Yeah, no worries. Obviously, having further issues, then it is, yeah. I know.
Alcohol. I need alcohol.
Here we go.
can't have ice with what I'm about to do.
Why?
Should be some.
Why?
Should be some
Other
flux
than
in
my
there.
chromosomes is.
Ah, right, okay. Very specific screw set for that Mac. The gauge of the screw is fucking unique, and unless you want to butcher it. And I've gone to all that effort to get it to run. I don't want the final screw assembly to be all fucking pie-eyed and make it, you know what I mean? So, I spent £8 on a set of fucking screws for the gun.
Crazy eyes, like,
It looks fine to me. Yeah, well it will be now. We went to a lot of effort to refurb that screw.
well, yes, of course.
So,
If it's
you
not
know,
weird,
and then you turn the upside down and it's got all spad back. You know what I mean? You just don't need that, do you? It's just not what we want.
That's fun,
But, yeah, that's what I want. Non-clean as well, so it's better than the tacky shit that I'm about to do. Don't get me wrong, I really like this tacky shit because you put it on.
It's good fun.
It's not good, folks. It's a cheap version of some very good flux. It does the same job, but it's a much worse cleanup. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. This is fine on boards like this, but I would never want to use this on a fucking phone. Know what I mean? You get that sort of fucking flux on a phone and you just can't get into those spaces to clean it off. So it's shite. So you'd spend like 40 quid, 50 quid on a tub of that flux, that same that Rossmann uses.
Yeah.
And that'd be great, like. But for a board of this size and for this sort of job, you just don't need it. You just need plenty of IPA. And jobs are good. And they're all just one direction, not the fucking music. So the IPA, it keeps it in its sort of dissolved state, stops it from solidifying when it gets cold, you see.
Right.
So you mix it with the IPA and then just brush it off the board onto the table, and that can be wiped up later. But essentially, that's a fucking good job, that. It was a fucking bit sketchy, and it had its moments for a fucking socket replacement, but I was just trying to be a bit more careful. Where the fuck is my camera lens? There it is. Holy shit, autofocus, be my friend. There you go. Oh. There you go.